Welcome, neighbors. Today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. We're going to cook some vegetables on a grilling mat on our Weber gas grill. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, get this thing lit up. One thing that I've observed is it's perhaps better to light the grill without the mat on it. It was a little starved for air there, and it took a little bit extra to light. So I think next time I'll start the grill ahead of time and put the mat on as soon as the grill started. So we'll go ahead and set some temperatures, and let's go and prepare some vegetables. We're going to cook on that mat. So today we're just going to see what was in the fridge. We're going to throw together some peppers, some eggplant, and some onion. I think a good addition to this might be some more varieties of squash, perhaps some hot peppers of some kind to add a little bit of spice, a little bit of zing. But, just whatever vegetables a person has in the fridge, feel free to go ahead and prepare them. So I'll go ahead and chop these up. Slice up the peppers, leaving the cage with the seeds off to the side. Take care of those. And let's go ahead and deal with this eggplant. It's a little bit overripe on the bottom, but the most of it's pretty good, so I'll go ahead and chop off the two ends. And basically what I'm shooting for here is a large chunk, or an extra large dice, I guess you could call it. But basically just to cut up the eggplant into pieces. I would do the same with some squash or some zucchini or anything else I was cutting up to put into here. So we'll go ahead and process this. Place it into the bowl with the peppers. We'll go ahead and add an onion. We'll chop it up. Basically, to dice an onion easily, you go ahead and cut it in half, leaving half the root intact on each side. I like to trim the top of the onion off a bit, so it makes it easy to grab a hold of the layers and peel off that outer onion skin. And then the cheat way here is to just you slice into the onion, you're leaving the root piece intact. Slice it through in a fan shape in relatively small dices. Then you turn it sideways, chop it, and it'll just dice into small pieces. This one was falling apart a little bit on me, so I had to slow down. But it makes it really simple to take an onion and get it diced up into relatively small dice. So we'll go ahead and throw that into the bowl as well. Once again, you could add in some hot peppers, some other, whatever other ingredients you have kicking around, vegetables you'd have around. So let's throw some seasoning into here. I think that we can, we'll put some salt and pepper in there, some coarse ground pepper. And salt it to your taste. For seasoning, let's just throw some Mrs. Dash on it. But once again, whatever your seasoning that you like, maybe some paprika, maybe a little bit of an onion, or some of the other seasoning that you may like. Even a little bit of barbecue rub if you like that. Throw some olive oil in there, mix it up. And get it ready for the grill. So the grill's nice and hot. The mat is fairly warm. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw these vegetables onto that mat. I have other grill sheets and things like that I've used for vegetables in the past, but I've heard many people talk about how great they like these mats. So we'll go ahead and we'll try doing a few different cooks on them. It certainly is easy enough to throw the smaller items on the grill. It doesn't fall through. You don't have to worry about scraping up a stainless steel grill pan later. But we'll go ahead and just basically spread these out on the sheet, let them heat up, cook them through, and see how this works. I decided to go grab some fresh rosemary. It was just literally 2 feet away in the garden, so sprinkle some herbs on there. Again, could have used a variety of different herbs, but rosemary was the one that was just at hand. Close the lid and let's let this cook for about 5 minutes or so. Check it. Things are coming along nicely. That seems to be working pretty well. The heat's distributed fairly evenly. Let it cook for a few more minutes. Things are looking like it's pretty much done. I think we can go ahead and pull these off. So the mat seems to have worked pretty well. This is the first time I've used one. Looking forward to using some, cooking some other small items, maybe some shrimp or maybe some other vegetables on here, some asparagus or things like that. So I think it's worthwhile. Jury's still out. We'll see how it goes. So that's about it for this video. Once again, we are a small YouTube channel, just growing. Every one of your subscriptions and views helps us along our journey. We really appreciate every single one of them. So remember to get out there and grill, learn from your mistakes, but above all, have fun. See you next time.